So who's starting quarterback?
No, they're both available, and they're both taking reps, and we continue to get Sawyer ready to play, and obviously Lynn's been our starting quarterback the last 2 weeks.
How do you keep Lynn's confidence up, even though things didn't go as planned last week?
Well, I tell you, I mean, with the weather, the way it was in that game, I thought he played his freaking, just played really, really hard. And, there's just some situations where the ball was, there's some drops, and there's some situations where he was under pressure, and the kid really played hard the entire game. And, Chris catches that ball in the back of the end zone, and a couple things go our way. We're right in that thing, headed into the fourth quarter.
It seems like despite the weather, Lynn seems to be getting more and more comfortable in that role as quarterback. How has the offense got more comfortable around him with him back there?
Yeah, he has great leadership. He understands. He's very, very smart. He's getting more and more comfortable understanding how to motion people. He's working with the O-line. He's listening to their calls. And in that process, it takes a little bit of time, but it's sped up with him just because he just understands the game really, really well, and his intelligent level as far as just football in general is really good.
Missouri's pass defense, I think, is the tops in the SEC right now. What does they do well against the pass?
Well, I tell you, they do a great job of putting hands on receivers, rerouting. And then they also mix up their coverages where it creates issues for quarterbacks. A lot of the quarterbacks that we've watched on film struggled and through picks, interceptions, and turnovers because they're not understanding exactly what they're doing in the secondary. So, we're trying to simplify everything and be good at what we do, so we're ready to go against whatever coverage they throw at us.
On the flip side, the Q runs work pretty well against them. How do you use that to your advantage?
Well, we're going to have, obviously, our run game ready to go, whether we're giving it to the running backs. And, again, Georgia at times was taking away Lynn. They wanted us to give it to the running backs, and there was times where, again, we force-fed Lynn into some situations where the quarterback was running the ball. So, he did a great job reading the defenses, and that's what he got to do this week. When they give him the situation where they're taking him away, and he's giving it to the running backs, and there's going to be times where he's got to pull it and go make plays. But there's no doubt, Lynn was electric on the field when he did get loose. He made safeties miss. That's what he's going to have to do this week and continue to run that rock.